Meet Sarah. Sarah is 62 years old and she is a world-class saver. She has been with the same company for 25 years, and through decades of discipline and hard work, she has built a $1.2 million nest egg in her 401k. She is ready to stop working, but she is terrified. She sees the news about market volatility, and she is scared that if she retires now and the market drops, that her life's work will just vanish. She needs this money to last. So, Sarah goes to her local bank. It's the same bank that she's been going to since she was 10 years old. They hold her mortgage, they have her savings accounts, and when she walks through the doors, the tellers know her on a first name basis. She trusts them. So, she sits down with a senior wealth manager, and she is very upfront and honest with them. She tells them, I need this money to last for the next 30 years, but I am scared to death of losing it. What do I do? The bank advisor leans in, smiles, and says exactly what she wants to hear: safety. They tell her, Sarah, you've done the hard part, and at your age, you need protection, not growth. Let's move that 401k into our Secure Horizon plan. It's a direct rollover where your principal is contractually guaranteed. If the market goes up, you get a gain. If it crashes, then you're going to stay at zero. We'll even set up a lifetime income rider. It's kind of like creating your own private pension. Sarah is relieved. She hears guaranteed and pension, and she finally feels like she has a real pro in her corner. But what Sarah doesn't know is that her friendly bank advisor is not telling her the whole story, and she might have just made an $80,000 mistake. On that advisor's business card, it says wealth manager, but in the eyes of the law, that person is often a registered representative. Now, that is an important distinction because registered reps can operate under what is called the Suitability standard, not the Fiduciary standard. Under the Fiduciary standard, which is what I'm held to as a CFP and as an investment advisor representative, I am legally required to put your interests ahead of my own 100% of the time. But the Suitability standard is different. It only requires an advisor to sell you a product that is suitable or okay for someone in your situation. They are not required to find the best option, just one that fits. And here's a little industry secret. Not even all CFPs are fiduciaries 100% of the time. Many advisors at large banks hold the CFP designation, but the firm is fee-based. This is one of the sneakiest tricks in the industry. It sounds like fee only, but it means they can charge Sarah a management fee while also taking a massive commission on the products that they sell her. They might act as a fiduciary while they're talking to you, but the moment they sell you a product, they switch hats and act as a salesperson. By moving Sarah's $1.2 million into that fancy annuity, the banker could earn a 7% commission up front. That is $84,000 taking out of Sarah's future wealth before the ink is even dry. Sarah did not get a retirement plan. She bought an expensive insurance product with a capped upside and a 7-year handcuff called a surrender charge. Here's the reality when it comes to financial advisors. Only 1% of people calling themselves financial advisors are actually fee-only CFP professionals who are fiduciaries 100% of the time. Now let's look at what that 1% would do, the fee-only holistic CFPs. If Sarah walked into my office, the conversation would not start with a product. In fact, it would not start even with an investment recommendation. Before we recommend any type of action, we spend time understanding her unique circumstances and her specific life goals. And only after we firmly understand the why do we build a strategy that looks at the entire picture. Given her situation, here are some things that we may look at. First, the Social Security bridge. At 62, Sarah is eligible for Social Security, but taking it now means a permanent 30% cut in her monthly check. A holistic planner might show her how to use a portion of her 401k as a bridge, so that way she could possibly wait until age 70, effectively locking in a much larger inflation-adjusted pension from the government. Second, the Medicare gap. Sarah is 62, but Medicare does not start until 65. A bank advisor rarely mentions this because they can't really sell you a product to fix that. A holistic planner helps her budget for those 3 expensive years of private health insurance without crappy products. That way, her plan does not get derailed by a medical bill. Comprehensive tax coordination. Instead of just blindly dumping her money into an annuity, we would look at maybe Roth conversion, taxable brokerage accounts, and income tax deductions. We would plan for future RMDs and IRMA surcharges to ensure she is not overpaying for Medicare later. We would also coordinate with her CPA or accountant if she has one. A bucket strategy. Instead of one guaranteed product with a massive commission, we would build buckets. So cash equivalents for the short term, maybe some bonds for the medium term, and growth for the long term. It provides the safety she needs without the high cost or the capped returns. And this is the fee-only difference. We don't get a kickback for the products or investments we recommend. We get paid a transparent fee to be your advocate. So if you cannot find these people at your local bank branch, where are they? To find that 1%, you have to look for firms that are legally classified as registered investment advisors or RIAs. Unlike big banks or insurance companies, which are usually broker-dealers or dual registered, RIAs are registered with the SEC, the Securities Exchange Commission, or the state specifically to provide investment advice. In the US, this is where the fee-only CFP professionals like myself live. They do not have inventories of products to sell you, and they do not have sales quotas to hit. They are independent firms designed to serve as fiduciaries. Sarah worked for 25 years for that money she built up. She should not give away a 5-figure chunk of it to a salesperson for poor products. She wanted the convenience of a bank branch that she used since childhood, but it came at a huge cost. If you are meeting with an advisor, you have to ask these 3 questions, and if they don't answer yes to all of them, I would just walk out. Number 1, are you strictly fee only? This means not fee based. Ask them if they ever accept commissions or kickbacks from insurance or mutual fund companies to find out for sure. Number 2, are you a fiduciary 100% of the time in writing? And number 3, are you a CFP professional? You have spent your life being a world-class saver. Do not fall for the bank trap in the final mile. Look for the 1%, find a fee-only holistic CFP. I'm Kevin Pira. If you want to see more of what goes on behind the curtain of the financial industry, hit that subscribe button and I will see you in the next video. Take care.